Hey there, happiness seekers. Welcome to Elevate Daily, where we seek to give advice that can make your lives brighter and more fulfilling. Let me ask you something. Have you ever worked really hard towards something? Stayed disciplined? Stayed focused? Pushed through challenges? Finally achieved it? And then felt nothing? Or maybe not nothing, but something unexpected. A brief moment of satisfaction, followed by a strange emptiness, a quiet thought. Is this it? If you've ever felt that way, this video is for you. Because today we're talking about something that doesn't get discussed enough. The real reason you feel empty after achieving your goals. And if you enjoy honest conversations about success, happiness, and what truly fulfills you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Elevate Daily. Now let's unpack this together. Let's start with something that might surprise you. The problem isn't that your goal wasn't meaningful, and it's not that something is wrong with you. The feeling of emptiness after achievement is actually a very common psychological experience. And it comes down to how your brain is wired. When you're working toward a goal, your brain is in pursuit mode. It's driven by dopamine, the chemical responsible for motivation, anticipation, and reward-seeking behavior. Dopamine doesn't spike when you achieve the goal. It spikes while you're chasing it. That means the journey is chemically more stimulating than the destination. So when you finally reach the goal, that dopamine-driven momentum drops. And without that forward pull, you can feel flat, almost like something is missing. Because something is, the chase. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. When you're pursuing a goal, you often attach meaning to it. You tell yourself things like, when I achieve this, I'll feel confident. When I get there, I'll be happy. When I reach this point, everything will make sense. You link your emotional state to a future outcome. But when you finally arrive, life still feels like life. You still have thoughts. You still have worries. You still wake up as the same person, just with a new achievement, and that disconnect creates confusion, because the goal didn't deliver the transformation you expected. Psychologists sometimes refer to this as the arrival fallacy, the belief that reaching a certain milestone will bring lasting happiness. But happiness doesn't work like that. It's not something you unlock at a specific point. It's something you experience along the way. Now let's talk about another hidden reason for this emptiness: loss of structure and purpose. When you're working towards something, your days have direction. You know what you're doing. You have a reason to push forward. Your time feels meaningful. But once the goal is achieved, that structure disappears. Suddenly, there's no clear next step. And that lack of direction can feel uncomfortable, even unsettling, because humans are wired to seek progress. We thrive when we feel like we're moving forward, so when that movement stops, even temporarily, it can feel like something is off. Another layer to this is identity. While chasing a goal, you often build part of your identity around it. You become the person working towards something, the person striving, the person improving. But once the goal is reached, that identity dissolves. And if you haven't developed a broader sense of who you are beyond achievement, it can leave a gap, a feeling of, who am I now? And that's where the emptiness can deepen. Now here's something important. This feeling is not a sign that success is meaningless. It's a sign that success alone is not enough. Achievement can give you progress, but it cannot give you lasting fulfillment on its own. Fulfillment comes from a combination of things: growth, connection, purpose, presence. And if those elements are missing, even the biggest achievements can feel incomplete. Let's bring this into perspective. Think about a time when you were deeply engaged in something. Not necessarily achieving something big, but fully present. Maybe it was a conversation, a creative activity, a moment of laughter, a peaceful walk. Those moments often feel fulfilling, even without a goal. Why? Because you're experiencing life directly, not chasing a future version of it. And that's a key insight. Happiness is not found at the finish line. It's found in the experience of living. Now let's talk about what you can do with this understanding. Because this isn't about stopping ambition. It's about reshaping your relationship with it. First, shift from outcome-based thinking to process-based thinking. Instead of focusing only on the end result, learn to value the process itself, the effort, the learning, the growth, because that's where most of your experience actually happens. Second, build a life outside of your goals. If your entire sense of purpose comes from achievement, you'll always feel a drop once the goal is completed. But if your life also includes meaningful relationships, hobbies, rest, and reflection, you have multiple sources of fulfillment, and that creates emotional stability. Third, allow yourself to pause. When you achieve something, resist the urge to immediately jump to the next goal. Take time to sit with it. Reflect on the journey. Appreciate what you've done. Let the experience settle. Because if you constantly move the goalpost, you never actually feel the impact of your progress. Fourth, redefine what success means to you. Is it just external achievement? Or does it include how you feel on a daily basis? Your peace of mind? Your relationships? Your well-being? Because a successful life that feels empty is not truly successful. And finally, understand that feeling empty doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It means you're human. It means your mind is searching for something deeper than just accomplishment. And that's a good thing, because it pushes you toward a more meaningful life. Before we wrap up, I want you to reflect on this. What are you currently chasing, and what do you expect it to give you? And is there a way to start cultivating that feeling now, instead of waiting? Because often, the thing you're seeking at the end of the journey can be practiced along the way. If this video resonated with you, if you've ever reached a goal and felt that unexpected emptiness, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Elevate Daily. We're building a space where success and happiness can coexist, not compete. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever achieved something you thought would change everything, and it didn't? What did that experience teach you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might help someone else understand their own journey. Until next time, chase your goals. But don't forget to live while you're chasing them, because in the end, it's not just about where you arrive, it's about how you experience the journey getting there. I'll see you in the next one.